is the law of closure?
The law of closure is one of Gestalt's principles that occurs when a series of visual elements suggest a connection between one another,
When in fact, they never actually touch.
meaning that when we see a cluster of lines or shapes, our minds attempt to organize them into a single cohesive form.
Basically, the law of closure suggests that even though we do not have complete information of an image, we can perceive an object as a whole.
The most common example of closure is provided in example 1 and 2. Simply in example 1, viewers can see a square, and in 2, viewers see a triangle.
Both examples easily demonstrates the law of closure because the objects are easily perceived as so due to the very small gaps between each line.
Since the gaps between the lines are so small, the brain quickly fills in the gaps as if they were never there. Therefore, the brain tricks the viewer's mind into thinking that the images shown are complete.
Example number 3 shows an image that has no gaps but still demonstrates the law very well and indirectly shows us that the human brain is more creative than we think.
In this picture, many people would either see that there is a vase, two faces facing each other, or even both.
With the law of closure, our imagination is always put to use, and by looking at the picture of the object colored in black, we can conclude that it is an object most similar to a vase. Therefore, it is perceived as one by the viewer.
Similarly, looking at the contour of the object in black, the brain imagines a white face structured outlined by the contour of the object.
In example number 4, we can see that the text given is purposely incomplete due to the missing lines. By making the text hard to read due to the missing lines, it engages the viewer's mind and allows the viewer's brain to imagine and fill in the missing lines where needed.
In this example, the text reads the law, and that demonstrates the law of closure. Not only applies to images, but to text as well.
Moving on to the last example, the logo of the Worldwide Fund for Nature is shown, giving a perfect example of the law of closure.
In this image, the viewer's eye ignores the gaps and completes the contour of the shape so that it becomes something recognizable, as it would in the previous examples. As the brain quickly completes the gap, the viewer can identify the images as a panda.
In conclusion, the law of closure suggests that though we do not have complete information of an object, we can perceive an object as a whole.
The end.